Hi everybody, we're streaming. All right, we got my warm up. We got PMP going in the background. Even though I can't really hear it, I'm still like in with them in spirit. And I think it's on the stream. It's just super low. I'm gonna like make it somewhat audible here. Whoa, Nelly, that's probably too much. Let's see how that is. It's like 20 dB down, so I don't know. I have to figure that out. All right, let's get set up here. Gonna do the warm up and the jump rope. Let's see if I remembered everything this time.
All right, this kid's out of his mind. I'll tell you what, though, this kid can play football. I'll tell you that, man.
Okay.
What is that? What is that?
A burrito or something? I have no idea.
This is his internet show? This is his show doing this?
All right.
I guess so, man.
Got my coffee, my Orange Friday loves the answer mug.
Is that wacky or what?
And by the way, this guy's like on IR. You know what I mean? This is what he did.
It's cold coffee with chocolate milk.
Yeah, all right.
That is just some wild stuff.
I got to do something about my sugar. I know, I'm being bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Ronnie Lott says they are all great players as the semifinalist stage for the Sooners category.
Some bright hydration here in my
Roger, he says they're all great players that are nominated.
my
Roger Craig,
water bottle with the filter, and
Roger Craig has made
this
his
is
right
the
to the semifinalist stage.
PMP Army sticker that we got streaming here in the corner, right there.
So,
All right, I got to figure out these reflected
but I just feel
images because it's making myself crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Need any more
No. And I'll
Let's
say
see.
something
Maybe I
that
can go do it right
this
here.
is something that
Where am I?
Art Spander, the great. Oh, dude, there's another guy we should get on the show. The great Art Spander,
Yeah.
one of the most decorated and lovable sports writers in San Francisco history, or I should say Bay Area history, because he's written about the East Bay teams, San Francisco teams. Any case, Art Spander kind of put this in my head, Tony, over the years about the Hall of Fame. He used to say, a guy belongs in the Hall of Fame if you can't tell
Okay,
the
this one at
story
least
of
is
NFL
right.
football
But
without him.
then does it
And
look wrong
I would
during
argue
the...
that you can't tell the story of NFL football without Roger Craig, and I'll back that up because he was the lead, as you all the Niner fans know, but I'm just reiterating this.
Okay.
He was the lead running back, the lead horse.
I flipped it.
For Bill
I need to
Walsh
like
and George Seifert
do some experiments
in
here.
back-to-back Super Bowl titles in 88
All right,
and 89.
warning,
Now, if
warning,
you took Roger Craig off that team,
warning.
they can't run the football without Roger Craig. They had Tom Rathman in the
I
backfield.
think a better way
was
to
a
stream
fullback,
here.
But it was Roger Craig was the lead guy in that backfield. Now Ronnie's right because they
Well,
needed a
yeah,
middle
doing
receiver,
the
too.
doing the
So fact that
podcast is
he's the first
probably
guy to ever rush
pushing
and
it, right?
1,000 yards in the same season.
I'm
Pretty
downloading.
remarkable.
I'm
Again,
streaming the
do the
podcast
Niners
in
get those
here.
Super Bowl rings without
I'm
him?
streaming
I'm not
from
sure.
my
They
phone
wouldn't have had a running
to the
back without
computer,
Roger
and then
Craig.
I'm streaming back up to
I believe-
YouTube
I've been saying this
with
for
my little bitty
a decade.
M1
He belongs in the Hall of
MacBook
Fame.
Air
I don't know why
base
they make guys
model
like this wait, but what's
and
your
my
view with that whole thing?
iPhone
Lynch was saying that he thinks
13
that it's a no-brainer, and then he
non-pro.
says Christian McCaffrey will remind
So
him of
yeah,
Craig.
I probably need
That-
I need a
that is the highest
hotspot.
compliment you could pay, 'cause he's arguably one of the best
Okay.
players in the NFL right now. So I just wanted to make sure that we gave Roger.
All right, let's start the...
It's great. And leave that up there for 1 second, Tony, because I want to show everybody what you and I talk about, like, obsessively, which is the size of the stripe on the pants. Take it away, Tony. Explain to
Ooh,
them our
let's have some
fascination with the
volume
stripe, 'cause
here.
they got to bring this back. I'm telling you, they got this little skinny stripe now, and it's not. That's not.
Let's start over.
I want the fat
Let's
stripe.
start
Break it down, T.
Somebody explained to me why they ever got rid of it. Like, why did you get rid of it? I don't understand. Like that nice, fat, wide stripe. It takes up a third of your leg.
Yeah.
That's what you need on the pants. Not this thin nonsense where most of the pant leg is brown. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Khaki, whatever
Some
you call it.
our standard warm-up.
Not a
Getting
fan.
a little
Not a
bored.
fan. Bring back the
But what the
white.
heck?
If you really want to have quote-unquote
Arm circles.
throwback uniforms, throw them back to where they were in the 80s, where they were getting where they were piling up ring after ring. You know what I mean?
I do. I just wanted to kind of celebrate that because Tony's been on the stripe thing for years. Hey, T, why don't we do
I wonder
this,
what they're
buddy?
talking
We got,
about.
I believe this
I
is
gotta
Patty
figure out
from
how to
Napa. We
hear
have
the
these new
podcast
handle
in my
names now, but I'm
ear,
pretty sure that's Napa, Joby Cat
not
Napa.
delayed
Let's
on the
put her up
stream.
there as a super, and then unless you have more bookmarks, you have more
I do.
bookmarks.
I've got one more. I've got one
Okay.
more.
Okay.
This is the last one I'll show. This is it. This right here. This right here. This right
I
here.
know my silly
Tony, Joe, I
engineer
love this. I love the
brain
Okay.
doesn't
Let me get the volume
wants
down.
me to be
Raise
matching
up
with
and
Lauren
this is
and
all
what I'm
Lawrence
seeing.
Taylor talking about
Because if I'm
this race
backwards,
all the
then
time.
my brain doesn't compute.
Because Joe can't compare Joe and Brady. Two different eras, two different damn sports. When I played against quarterbacks who could bury it, Joe took those hits from me, from Reggie, from the Monsters, from Midway, and he still got up and won Super Bowl. Brady, look, I respect the man. He's great. But let's be honest, he played in a league where you touch the QB and they throw a flag. You bring that dude to the 82nd or 72nd, we've knocked it.
Okay, I'm getting some little aches and pains. Like, I have a little bit of pain on the inside of this knee, and then my quad has been giving me pain. Ankle rotation.
That's heart. That's toughness. That's greatness. In my book, in that savage era, Joe Montana is
And then I didn't go to sleep until 4:30 this morning. I was working on the piano class and some other social media stuff.
Probably the greatest defensive player I've ever seen in my entire life. He was you couldn't, I mean, trying to deal with this guy for 4 quarters was a major pain in the ass. And Joe knows all about it. And the fact, I echo everything Lawrence Taylor said. And I would throw one more thing on the pile, which is that Joe Montana, in my mind, was the best quarterback I've ever seen throwing on the run. Like, he would roll to his right, and he would literally be running and releasing the ball and just throwing strikes. Like, Mahomes can't do that. Brady definitely couldn't do that. And I agree with LT. Like, Brady and especially Mahomes never got hit the way Joe did. I don't think Mahomes would have survived.
Okay,
back
round
in those
2.
days. I really,
How you doing?
no disrespect, but I don't think, because he's never been hit. He never got hit by Lawrence Taylor. He's never been hit by anybody.
Correct, man.
Let's
That's
get
why
in
I
sync
wanted
with
to show
Lauren.
that
We
video
like to be
because
in sync
LT,
with
when
Lauren.
he said we
She's
would've knocked
jumping
the
all around
AT
because
out
I'm
of him.
stressing it out.
Oh, dude,
I have to get rid of the
hissing in his
podcast.
pants before the snap, because LT used to position himself on the edge, and he would just stand there.
Arm
He wasn't even in a
circles.
stance. He'd just be standing upright, and he'd be like, "Hey, Mahomes, when you snap this ball, I'm gonna rip your head
Still
off
just
in about
the
3
morning.
seconds."
That's
That's the kind
good.
of stuff. And by the way, if it's LT, you can assume he's probably been up for a couple of days too. On a so you got all
I don't know
kinds
what
of
it would take
problems
to
out there.
And also, if
record this to the hard drive at
tried
the
to
same
pull the
time.
crap that he pulls
No
today
impact
back
jumping
then,
jacks.
that it would be more ammo for those guys to want to just rip his head off. And again, take the 15 if you need to. Take the 15.
LT would have destroyed Mahomes. He would have destroyed him. Period. Yeah.
Hey Colts, this weekend, hashtag take the 15. Okay?
Okay, you know what? On that note, dude, let's go. Let's go to hot and sour. I'm feeling it right now. Thank you so much for playing that. I have never seen that, and that I almost got emotional during that, hearing the respect from Lawrence Taylor and all the descriptive kind of things he said about Joe Montana. Boy, it brings it back. Joe is something else, dude.
Oranges next?
Time.
Let's see if I can
Unbelievable.
remember.
We're lucky we got to grow up and watch that guy play. He was incredible.
Yes.
Love you, Joe. Love you.
Oh, forever. By the way, the bookmarks, I love it. Had some Jerry Garcia, had some Joe Montana, and it's some Sammy Davis Jr.
That's some LT. Some good LT, too. Yeah. Sammy Davis Jr., yeah. Drinking his
Yeah, I
booze.
need to get the date and time
By the way, if you're watching the
in the
show,
text section at the top. I gotta figure out how to do that automatically.
subscribe while you're
Ankle
there, too, but definitely
rotations.
smash the like button. Gotta get into that algorithm. Gotta spread the word about the show. And then Aaron Cass, thank you for waiting patiently in the green room.
We're coming, Aaron, right after Hot and Sour. We're bringing you in, buddy, and thank you for your patience. You're coming up shortly. So, all right, Tony, sound the theme song. Let's get into it. Hey, what you do?
chest opens. I think these are the last ones, right?
Nice. Okay, buddy.
I really got to work on my grip strength and my
All right.
pull-ups.
Who's going first? I don't care at all. Let me set the table. Last week, Tony went 2-0. Paulie Mack went 2-0.
Okay,
It was our
that's
first
it.
4-0 kind of
All right,
venture.
we're warmed up.
I'm feeling good about that, and I'm ready to
Let's
dive
go.
into and deliver another 4-0 weekend to you guys, hopefully. So on the year
We're
now,
starting
I am
107.
13-9, and Tony is 9-13. But
Let's
Tony's
go to the
climbing back up to
camera.
respectability. So you'll be there, buddy. Who goes first? I don't care. You call it.
Go. You said you're feeling it. Go for it. You're feeling it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, I kind of am feeling it today. I'm going to get into it. Okay, here we go. So, Tony, I want to start with... Wouldn't it be funny if I left my notes downstairs? No, here they are. Okay, all right. I have, because I do S like that all the time.
Yeah, now I'm
I have
streaming
all
the
these detailed
camera.
notes, and I'll leave them in the other room when we do shows. I just don't say
Kind of
anything,
pushing
but
the limits
I
here.
have them, thank God. All right.
I wonder if
First
the
game of week,
PMP is
I'm
still
looking at
going.
Pittsburgh Steelers with their 6-4 record going into Chicago
Coffee.
with their 7-3 record. How about this? The first place Chicago Bears.
Somebody commented one time, you must really love
the
coffee.
Lions,
I really love
ahead
coffee.
Of the Packers. Nobody saw that coming. This is
I really love
huge
coffee
game
and
for the
chocolate, and now
Chicago
it's
Bears. It's a
peppermint
huge game
mocha
for the
season,
city
so I gotta
of
get me some.
Chicago, and they
Dang, I
love
was
their
just at
freaking
Food Next. I
Bears
knew there was something else I
in
needed.
Chicago, and they've been waiting
I need
for
the
a good
peppermint
team for
extract
years.
to
They've
make
been
my peppermint
suffering for a
mochas.
long time. Now they own first place, and I feel like this is the Bears. This is one of those games where it's like, if you guys want to be one of the big boys, you got to win games like this. And this is a big game for both sides. That's why I love football this time of year, late November, December. A lot of these games are like early playoff games. So the Pittsburgh is good, 6-4. They are.
What am I doing?
They're getting 2.5 points. You got Mikey Tomlin over there, the stone-faced demeanor. I'm a big Mike Tomlin fan. I always have been. I got a lot of respect for that guy. The big story with Pittsburgh is obviously Aaron Rodgers and the wrist. Apparently, he practiced yesterday. He is wearing a brace on it, but all the reports said he looked really, really good. And let's say this. Listen, I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I will give it up. He's a tough dude. He's still playing at the age of 41. He's always been tough. It's hard to get him off the field. So I expect he's going to play, considering... Considering the reports out of I read yesterday about his practice session, sounded like he looked really good. But you know what, dude? I'm kind of excited for the Chicago Bears. I really am. Like all the things I said about how big of a game this is and how meaningful this game is going to be for the city of Chicago. And Tony, I'm a little partial. I enjoy Chicago. I've been there a couple times, and it's a really cool town. People are super. It's like a
13.
It's almost like a friendlier New York. You know what I mean? Like it's like a little friendly, but it has New York vibes to it. Big town, passionate sports fans there.
15.
They love their food, dude. You're looking for a good steak, go to Chicago. You get a good steak in Chicago. But I'm gonna take the Bears. I like Caleb. I like the way he's kind of.
Okay, 16. I was thinking 20 in my head, and I got ahead of myself. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on recording.
Steelers 2.5 points. I just think it's a big, like I keep saying, big ass game for Chicago. And I think they respond. I think they want to be considered one of the better teams, and if they win this game, they'll be 8-3. You got to take them seriously. I'm saying go Bears.
Not only is it's a big
I
game
just did my
for many reasons, Paulie, what you just
first
said,
set of jump rope at 107.
After
So now it's
the Steelers, at Philly, at Green Bay, then they host the Browns, but then they're the Packers, and then they're at
now
the
it's gonna be
Niners.
push-ups.
So they have Eagles, Packers, Niners, Lions, 5 of the 6 remaining games after this game with the Steelers. So I would say that they definitely need to get this game because they've got a tough road
30.
after the Steelers. Yes, they have the Browns at home, but still, they got the Packers twice. They got the Lions and the Eagles. And the Niners. That is a tough road ahead. So that'd be very interesting. So go Bears! I'm with you, man. Go Bears! And I don't know. I've always never. How could you?
3.
You know, the Super Bowl shot is one of the greatest sports-related events ever made in the history.
Okay.
Mike Singletary.
Fridge. Oh, you got a fridge out here breaking off dance.
It's 32 push-ups. Alright, that's bumpy.
I can do the Super Bowl shuffle, yeah, no doubt. By the way, there's a great 30 for 30 on ESPN
plus 6.
Never seen him pull it off the man. You can pull a lot of those
113.
if you have Comcast, and that's a
113.
really good one. It's like a 2-hour special too. Buddy Ryan, that defense, dude. The stats are so crazy. When you look at the 85 Bears and their defense, like the amount of points that were scored against them, it's insane.
There's a lot of people out here
They have
today.
the best defense of our lifetime.
That's
You
cool.
could argue
It's getting
that.
me
So,
used to
anyway,
doing this and talking with people hanging out.
I don't hate the Bears the way I hate the New York Giants, the way I hate the Eagles, the way I
no,
hate the
either. Yeah, I don't hate the Bears like that either. I don't. Good call.
And I also I love the city of Chicago. I mean, if you have ever been to the city of Chicago, man, what a town. I mean, what a town.
4, 5, 6,
4.
4, 2,
Ollie, my first pick.
Go.
This is more.
5, 2,
This is more. It's some head and some
6,
heart. I'm taking the Colts, man. I'm taking the Colts
7,
on the road at Arrowhead Stadium. Or sorry,
8,
at Arrowhead Stadium.
I love it. Preach, brother. Preach.
9,
Go.
Dude, the Colts are 6-3-1 against the spread this year. The Chiefs are
10,
5-5 against the spread. So that's one of the reasons the Colts are against the spread.
11,
The Colts are coming off of a bye week. They won of
12,
for this game. So the last time
13,
the Colts have played the Chiefs was in 2022, by the way. In
14,
they haven't played each other in a while. Aside, the Chiefs, they
15,
have all in Denver, and I feel like there's got to be some doubt.
16.
You know, creeping in the minds of the Chiefs in that locker room.
We got to get you a jump rope.
I feel like the Colts, Taylor,
Yeah.
of the NFL.
How old is she?
Just
2 years? Oh, perfect. Nice.
and also that's how they
They like to jump. Kids like to jump.
feed Jonathan Taylor, get the play action going, give it to Tyler Warren, keep Mahomes
And they like to copy people too.
I love it. I love it 100%. And by the way, they lose this game. They're under 500, which would be the greatest Christmas gift a guy could ask for. And then the week after that, they're going into Dallas, dude. And that's the Thanksgiving game. Chiefs at Dallas. I was telling Rags today, I go, dude, you have no idea
Okay.
how hard I'll be rooting
Crunches.
for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Go Cowboys. And you want to know what? I think the Cowboys can beat the Chiefs. I'm saying it 2 weeks out. I'm telling you right now. I think the Cowboys can beat them. I think they can outscore them. The Dallas Cowboy offense is potent, man, and Dak Prescott's playing well, and the Chiefs are declining. I'm calling it right now. Dallas beats KC on Thanksgiving. Put that in the back of your head. Okay, my second.
And by the way, just to let everybody know, Jonathan Taylor, before the bye,
6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 4,
On your takes there, and also Pine Needle was saying, dude, forget about the Pine Needle catch a patent. I think it's Pine Needle.
6,
Forget about taking the 15, but hope the ejections. He goes,
7,
I'm with you, bro. I want a yard sale.
8,
Shoes flying off. All right, my second pick of the game, Tony.
9,
I can't believe I'm doing it. Somebody's got to. It's like our holiday party.
10,
It's easy, but someone's got to do it today. That's going to be me.
11,
I bet you didn't really wake up today coming into Honest Hour.
12,
I'm going to focus on a battle, a matchup of two
13,
two teams that are at the bottom of the
14,
talking about the Cleveland Browns going into Vegas to take
15,
on the Las Vegas Raiders. Both teams 2-8. Okay.
16.
They are underdogs. They're getting 4 points, but here's what you got to consider. Shedeur Sanders is going to get his first start in the NFL in this game. Keep in mind how I was embarrassed
Okay.
on Monday. I mean, I
My hip
really
flexors
was
are dead.
so bad.
Let's stretch
They
them
couldn't
out.
even execute a handoff, dude. It was just awful football out there. And here's the thing that caught my attention, though. After that game, Max Crosby was so freaking pissed off. And I heard this week he was saying, like, hey, a reporter asked him, hey, Max Crosby, what's your approach if you have to play Shedeur Sanders? And he goes, we're going to make this game as uncomfortable
That drum's
as
pretty loud.
it possibly can be.
But
And I think based
to
on
do it
how
with the
bad
metronome.
the Raiders played last week, it was embarrassing, for real. That was like one of those games, I think they were embarrassed. And I think that kind of rubs a few of those guys the wrong way. The Raider offense sucks, I know that, but the Browns, these are two of the low-scoring teams in the league. Neither of these teams can score. Neither one.
Okay, this shirt's
Last
getting a
week,
little
the
stinky.
Raiders on the field in the second half, Tony, numbers, he was 4 of 16 for 47 yards, okay? And I think about this kid and all the hype around him in Colorado and everything, but I wonder if some of his own teammates, some of Shadur Sanders' own teammates, I get a feeling he's not that popular in that locker room. I
flexors
just
are dead.
get that vibe. The way you see the
And
players talk
hammies.
about him, the way the coaches have kind of designated him to the back of the room. They have to go to him now because of injuries. But the bottom line is, I don't think he's ready. I don't think he wants that smoke, and I don't think he's ready for the primetime NFL stage. And I know it's a 2-8 Raider team, but I think they are good enough to beat this Browns team, especially with Shadur Sanders under center for his first start in the league. So they're getting 4 points. I say fine. Raiders, in the name of Al Davis, in the name of the lovely Amy Trask, pull it together and give me one freaking win, and I think they can. I'm going to ride with the Raiders this week, and I'm going to give the Browns 4.
I think that it's hashtag clean it up. Clean up Daniel Jones, clean it up Raiders. Paulie,
Let's bump this to next.
I feel like I'm gonna go. I was gonna take the Jags -3.
119.
You know what? I'm gonna go Seattle on the road at
119.
minus
Oh man.
13.5.
Hip flexors are dead. I don't think I use them that much in jumping, but we'll see.
Pissed off. Donald threw 4 picks. That's not happening again. And I feel like the Titans are a team that really, I don't know. I feel like they almost give me. I
3, 2,
I don't feel like there's much space. And
4,
the Seahawks are 11-2. Let me double check that.
5,
11-2 on the road, I think. Under
6,
under McDonald, so 11-2 on the road. And the
7,
Tennessee Titans are 1-1, and they've lost
8,
5 straight. And this is the bad scene in Tennessee. And I feel
9,
like the Seahawks are going to
I like
10,
get back to the winning track. And
11,
Kenneth Walker's good game. And Snoop Dogg's good game. Darnold
12,
so Seahawks minus 13.
That's a good pick. I like that pick a lot, and I think you're right on all fronts. I mean, and also, it's
14,
Seattle coming off a loss, coming off a bad loss, and they have to win
15,
to keep pace with the freaking Rams, dude, with little help. Can I get a
16,
McVay help real quick? Just for a second, because they got to keep pace with this
17,
dude, with McVay on the shelf, McVay on the play. He's out here winning games. They don't give a damn, McVay and his Rams. But I do. What's so funny? Yeah, dude, look at him. Thank you, Doc. That's my favorite piece of work of the year. I do love that one very much. There's some big spreads this weekend, man. Big spread. You got 13.5. Dude, the Jets are getting 13.5
Getting lighted.
against the Ravens. The Giants are getting 12.5 over the Lions. Big spreads this weekend. So good luck to you, buddy. I hope your picks work. I hope my picks work. We carry on our winning ways. There he is, McVay on his shelf, too. He's waiting for your kids to find him. Okay, Tony, the moment of truth has come. We have now opened the door. If you're new to the show, I'm just going to explain what's happening every Friday. We have a segment called The Music Assignment, and we come up with a theme, and Tony and I pick a couple of songs, the audience picks songs, and then we have a playlist. Like we have a Spotify playlist, and we have an Apple Music playlist. Mine is called PMP Playlist 25. It's open. It's a public list, so anybody on Spotify can listen to it. And we take all the songs sent in and we put them on the list every Friday. Now, last week we started a new tradition on the show where we're offering a sponsorship chance for audience members to step in as a guest host. You guys determine the music assignment, give us a donation, and we bring you on the show. And today, it's one of our biggest supporters, Aaron Cass, as we can welcome him to the show. He's been in the green room eating almonds and brown M&Ms and the whole bit. And I believe his assignment is songs from the band.
Yeah, 119.
Tony, I'll take your additional thoughts.
107,
Here's my additional
30,
thought.
119.
Later.
So this is Air Squad.
coming.
Aaron Jazz, looking good, brother. Great to see you, man. How you been, man?
Good, good, good. Hey, you don't need to thank me for being patient. Like, I love the show. It's been great. The Lebowski talks, you're out of your element, Tommy. You're out of your element.
Over the line! Over the line! Yeah.
And LT only almost
9,
had you crying.
Me too. Dude, Aaron, me too. I was really feeling LT. And it really, like, I'm glad it's not just me saying it. I'm glad it's like a Hall of Famer like Lawrence Taylor, because he's right, man. Brady, Mahomes, as great as those guys are, they would not survive the punishment that Montana took every Sunday.
14, 15.
You're right. No, that's a very rational thing to say. We need that. We need somebody rational on the show. Tony and I are very excited. So,
17.
Aaron, we want to say, first of all, thank you for being the guest host today and for taking up the music assignment. I'm going to give you the mic, dude. The floor is yours. Tell us, tell the audience what we're doing today musically and why you made this choice and all that kind of stuff. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, well, I love that you called it rational, and then I'm going to irrationally just talk about how much I love Tool. Before we start talking about Tool, I think we're going to talk about the Tool fan base, right?
Okay.
So, you have your Grateful Dead fan base, super welcoming, super nice. Like, if today I was, hey, I want to join this Grateful Dead, fan base, I'd be handed a tie-dye shirt and a joint and everything's great, right?
Yeah.
The Tool fan base is a little bit different. So there's two kinds of Tool fans. One is the cool
We're going to
which
125
I
now.
like to put myself in, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. But they're the kind of person who's just super excited about Tool. And if they find another Tool fan out in the
25
wild,
BPM.
just super pumped to talk about Tool for 15, 20 minutes. So, for example, you could be in Hawaii with your wife at the store, and a guy sees your Tool shirt and talks to you for 20 minutes about how much you love the new album, and your wife walks off and is just, I'm not here in Hawaii to talk about Tool, Aaron. Look, that's the cool Tool thing, right? And then you have the other side, which is the pretentious, insufferable, I know everything about music because I listen to Tool. I have an elevated ear that your ignorant ears can't even get to my level. Exactly. That is the pretentious Tool fan. So if you Google Tool fans,
So I got to start trying to do the
I think one of
headstands
first
and the
things that comes up
handstands,
is
right?
insufferable. And that's true. That there is that side. I've had great experiences with Tool fans. As a Tool
Cartwheels.
fan, I've also had my experiences with Tool fans. So I'll give you an example. I was at a Tool concert. I sit down, a bunch of my buddies. I sit down next to this guy, and we start talking. Hey, what songs are you excited about? What do you want to see at this show?
Yeah.
And I said, I'm really excited to see, stuff from the new album, which at that time was 10,000 Days. But I'm really more excited to hear some Lateralis, which is my favorite album, or Enema.
Nice.
And I say Enema, and this guy goes to me, Enema? You mean Anima?
Dude, you know what? Double guns time, bro. Double gun. Yeah.
Dude, and then, so we got this argument about, I'm like, no, dude, it's Enema. Have you listened to the song? Like, come on. So I eventually was like, I'm here to have fun.
Right.
Like, I'm just here to have fun.
Aaron, it's funny, dude. I can relate to that in a very strong way because you know what other fan bases like that drives me freaking crazy is Bruce Springsteen, dude. You got like full Bruce fans, and then you got Bruce fans that like carry themselves in this kind of posture where it's like I'm holier than thou with my Bruce knowledge, and I have those little spats too. I've had little spats at Bruce shows with people just getting obnoxious. Oh, last time we played Saint in the City was 1978, wasn't it? 1980. Shut the F up and enjoy the music. Tony got a taste of that when I took Tony to see Bruce last year. They covered Night Shift, the great Night Shift song and some of the Bruce fans like, I can't believe he's playing a cover. He's not playing, dude. He's wasting a song slot on Night Shift. Why don't you guys pipe that down and listen to how good this is? My point is, I totally understand.
And the thing is, the music doesn't exist to elevate you.
have you seen Tool live?
Yeah, I've seen him several times. So I best concert I ever went to in my life, which was really cool. 'Cause it was like the first concert I got to go without any kind of parental or like older brother figure. You know what I mean? Like without some adult supervision. A bunch of guys. I was a senior in high school. We went and saw Tool. Pretty much, but they had an opening act. But their opening act show was just like that.
Flank time.
Shoreline. And we drove just a bunch of 18-year-old seniors in high school. Stayed in a motel, after the fact because probably shouldn't have been anywhere. After that, and no, it was an amazing time, an amazing show, and it was just kind of like one of those like core memories that you have. And I've seen him several times after that. Like I saw him several times after the 10,000 Days came out, and then check this out. I was supposed to see them after the new album came out, Fear Inoculum, and Golden One Center, and we had to cancel it. It was gonna be my birthday present from my wife to go see them. And by the way, she's a Perfect Circle fan, not a Tool fan. There's some conflict within the household about that. But we were supposed to go, but it was during the height of COVID. And so I and my wife is a nurse, and like she's like, I can't possibly do that because I could kill people if I did that. So, interestingly enough, though, a cool Tool fan that I met through my work went to that show, got COVID, said it was worth it, and then sent me videos of the show. So I almost got to like check it out anyway, which was awesome.
Hey, go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Aaron, I'm just curious because like the Dead and the Fish, like bands that Paulie and I love, they don't speak a lot to the crowd. They just let their music do the talking, right? Like literally, maybe the only thing you'll hear is before the set break, we'll be back in a little bit. But does Tool or Maynard or anybody in the band ever talk? Is there talking between songs, or is it just we're here to play music?
No. We're here to play music. Some are there to be there, like on certain fun things. While watching, like it's a lot of lights, a lot of.
Aaron, we call those extra.
Yes.
13.
Yes.
14.
But yeah, there's no like interacting with the crowd. In fact, like Tool has an interesting relationship with their own fans. So
16.
like Maynard, there's a song on Anima called "Picture with a Penis."
17.
Sorry if that like has to get cut out of the prawn.
No, we're all right.
All right, good.
We're all
Good.
right.
But that's basically Maynard like telling off a certain aspect of the fan base. So
20.
they acknowledge their own like
21.
yeah, these people aren't great, and they kind of understand that and also kind of playful with it.
23.
But yeah, there's not a lot of like, what's up, Cleveland? You know, there's
Right.
not a whole lot of it.
I have a question for you, Paulie, and then take it away. What was a one person or a certain experience that led you to
Good question.
That's a really good question. And I've been examining that myself. Like, how did
29.
during this, you know what it was? My first
30.
experience with school was Butthead.
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
When the episode where they're watching the sober video. Does anyone remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
And it was just kind of like
metronome crapped out just when I did too.
our song. Like that's what drew me in. I was really young at that time. I think I was probably like 11. And then Tool kind of became the band that I was really into in like junior high and high school. And testosterone filled. I thought I was a lot smarter than I probably was. And so the bands that were coming out at that time in when I was in high school were like Korn, Limp Bizkit, like Godsmack, and it was kind of like Tool was playing chess, like 3D chess, while they're playing chess, and it was just and sounding more like a pretentious fan. At this point.
This is good because the truth of the matter is this is an interesting day for me, Aaron, because I have to admit to you, I don't know that much about Tool. They've always just kind of been out of my reach somehow, but I know, like, my Tool awareness is basically a lot of it comes from
Thanks,
Tom
everybody.
Tolbert, because Tolbert was like, he's
Another
the
good
biggest
day.
Tool fan that I know. Now
Let's
I
go
know
to-
you, but you guys are like very similar that way. And it's not a band you would ever hear on the radio, which I like. I think that's cool. They've done it without the help
All right.
of mainstream kind of
Ciao,
media,
everybody. Looks
and other
like
fans are super
the
hardcore.
podcast might still be
I
going.
want to know, where are
So,
they from? Where is this band
I'm gonna
from?
leave this running with that
Los
going
Angeles for the most part.
as I go
Okay.
back
So,
up.
like, they're a
But I'm
band
off
that was-
to
and I had to look at, like,
mayhousejazz.com,
each member, like, where each member was
Jazz Club.
but they formed in
Masha
Los Angeles.
Campagne
So,
tonight.
like, they're very much
Tammy Hall
in,
tomorrow
like,
night.
they were in that kind of Hollywood scene. In
Check
fact,
it out.
Adam Jones,
mayhousejazz.com.
the guitarist, worked in special
Palo
effects.
Alto,
So
Emerson
he
Street.
worked on, like, Terminator
Come
2
for some great food
their
and
videos,
even
which are
greater
so,
jazz.
like,
All right.
trippy.
See everybody.
He's really the
I'm
one
gonna
behind
leave this
it.
up, like I
he's
said.
the one, which is
Since the
really cool.
podcast boys are
And I
still
always
rolling.
thought, too, that when,
Let's see
Tony and I were
what's
talking
going
about
on.
before the show today,
Okay.
and then we can dive into the actual song selection. But I was telling Tony that I thought
Breaking
it was pretty
down.
noteworthy that
Breaking down.
Taylor Hawkins sadly passed
Breaking
away,
down is
and
fun
then
too,
Dave
right?
Grohl had those tribute shows. The two guys, two surviving members of Rush, Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, they played together for the first time at that
This thing has been
tribute
worth
show.
its weight in
And
gold,
one of the
considering I
drummers that
paid,
played
like,
with them was the
I'm sure
drummer
it was
from
less than
Tool.
40 bucks.
And I noticed that, and I was
And
like,
people
well,
were complaining that they broke
says
it
a lot.
immediately,
Like, if
so
Geddy and Alex are saying, like, we want that
it
guy
does
to
feel
play with us,
flimsy,
you know
but
you
it's
have to
light,
be a total
and
badass
I've been
to play Rush music. And I paid attention
trying
that.
to
I'm
be
like, well, that's a
delicate
big,
with it,
that's a big
if
compliment
possible.
to this dude, and it definitely got my attention. So nice little feather in the Tool cap.
Yeah, I need
there
to
for
create
having
another
this
scene
drum
with the
throne, loaned
with the
out to them
podcast
for
full.
the Rush tribute. That was cool.
I
I
would
could do
argue
that right
that
now,
Danny
right?
Carey, the drummer, is probably
Let's see
the
if we
best
can do
musician out of the band.
Mhm.
Like that.
Yes.
And if you really want to find like a really recent track where you're just like the drums are just
Yeah,
God.
give it a
There's a song called Numa on
Okay.
the the most recent album. Check that out. Like the drums on that is amazing. That one it'll stand out. What was that? It's P. Of course, with Tool, it's like the spelling is wild, but it's PNE.
All right, who's the guest?
Or PNU.
I don't know.
Yeah,
All
Numa.
right, let's turn them up. You can turn me down.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked. I never would have found it. It's a good thing I got that from you guys. So yeah, go ahead, T.
Paulie and Aaron, stand by.
Carry all this stuff.
Totally. Okay, let me handle some business here real quick. Aaron, you got a couple supers coming in for you, dude. We got Patty from Napa saying this is for Aaron. You will do a great job today. We can't wait. That happened a while ago. Thank you, Patty, for being a super. And then also we got our Dom Peralta saying this one's for you, Aaron. From early days of hearing you text in old show to meeting you, you are a true badass. That's from Dom Peralta. A couple of supers. And Aaron, also Mark Gravy Graves on the chat said, today is Justin Chancellor, the bass player of Tool's
Have a good day.
birthday.
Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Good
Happy
particles right
birthday.
there, dude. That's hardcore particles right there, converging around our main man, Aaron Cass. So, okay. So, is the criteria we just pick
I love
Tool
this
songs that we
lady.
enjoy, or is there like a theme to this today, Aaron?
No, just pick
Her
pick,
flowers.
pick
Still got
Tool
some
songs that you enjoy.
flowers
And
on here.
here's the other thing, like
And that's what the
it's a
other
wide
flowers are.
spectrum. So like the really early
Nice.
Tool songs are more angry, darker. And I'm really excited to see
I'm up there.
what gets picked out of that kind of genre, like time frame.
Yeah,
'cause that used to be the time frame that really spoke to me. And then later at like Lateralis, which is my favorite album.
Nice.
Nice. That's an album I had to grow into. So when that came out, it was like I was like, this is some weird stuff. Like, why is
Particles.
where's the hard rocking? And then like as I grew and matured, that became like that's it. So I'm really curious to see like on those ends of the spectrum where people are with their Tool like.
And Paulie, real quick, before we get going with your pick and my pick and Aaron's pick and the other people's picks that emailed into pauliespot@gmail.com, we reached out to Tom Tolbert. As we mentioned, Tom, the biggest Tool fan that we knew before you, Aaron. And Tom, when I worked with Tom on his show, he would have me change the Tool music for the show open often. Like he would say, hey, can we change it to this? Can we change it to that? And I'm like, dude, the tough part about Tool's music is their songs are very long, so it's hard to pick out a section to use for the show. Anyways, but having said that, their sections were so badass that you could
Ciao, everybody. I'm gonna go start to get ready, but I don't know why it's warning. Everything is still cool. The phone is still cool. There's Jade with her frisbee disc. Let's see what else is going on here with these popular reels. Okay. I can't tell who that is on the podcast. Okay, I guess I can go here. Oh, is it done? What happened?
Driveway. I'm just getting started with Tool, but I will say
I'm gonna take
the
this
song
out
that
now.
I'll submit for the playlist from my own choice is the song Schism, because it's one of the more like recognizable Tool songs for me. The bass line is awesome. That whole thing is, you can tell these guys can play, like, just by hearing that like little intro. It's like, yeah, these guys are good musicians, and it's one of the only Tool songs I can really kind of identify with. But this is like an education day for me. So Tony, I'm throwing Schism on there, and I'm going to give you the baton, and I'm just going to continue to take notes and learn as I go here. So from Schism to Creative Tony's. Go ahead, bud.
So I am admittedly not well-versed in Tool as well, but I have always had the utmost respect for them, and for Maynard specifically, because of, like, he's kind of like a I like how Jerry Garcia had the Grateful Dead and the Jerry Garcia band, and Trey Anastasio from Fish has Fish and the Trey Anastasio band, and other things. It's like Maynard has the Perfect Circle. He has Pussifer. Like, they have all these different projects, and it's like he and the members of Tool they were put on this earth to make music, and that's what they do, and they're gonna do for the rest of their days. And so, like,
there's no commercial kind of aspirations here, and I love that. I love that. Like, anybody who's doing like a 12-minute song is not like gearing up to get played on the radio or get their video shown. So I love bands like that where it's music first. To your point.
So I'm gonna harken back to when I was, producing for Tom, and with the first time we used Tool, we used the song Stink Fist, and first of all, I love the title of the track, but the way that song, the beginning of the track, builds up and then it just explodes with a heavy, it's just a heavy riff, and it was great for sports talk radio too. It's like a great way to start a segment. And so that's my selection, is Stink Fist, because it's just, I don't know, I know it's one of the more popular tunes, but I was like, okay, this is kind of right down Broadway for Tool. And then it led me to that whole album. How do you pronounce it? Lateralis or whatever?
Lateralis,
Lateralis. My goodness. I mean, actually the song Lateralis, it's like 9.5 minutes on the record, on the album. And I'm thinking, God, I would love to have been in the studio when they made that album, because of, I mean, I don't know how many takes they took or what they did and how the mixing went down, but to see those guys make a 9.5 minute song for the album is really, really impressive, man. So hat tip to Tool all damn day and Stink Fist, Aaron.
All right, so we're going to give it to AC now. So Aaron, give us I'm very curious to see where you go. So the floor is yours, brother.
Yeah. So this actually was really hard for me, because I had, like, my favorite song when I was younger, and it was just like, it was Enema. Enema was my favorite song. And I'll just read you some lyrics. So some say the end is near. Some say we'll see Armageddon soon. I certainly hope we will. I sure could use a vacation from this stupid S, silly S, stupid S. So when I was younger, so I used to commute to San Jose State from Salinas.
Nice.
And nothing will make you hate humanity, life, just from that commute. Was just, oh my God.
Yeah.
So, but now, as I grew, I matured, and like I said, I kind of grew into the album of Lateralis. Like when it came out, I wasn't ready for it. But Parable and Parabola, which is like a combination song. It's two songs. You got to listen to both of them. They're basically like together. That is my favorite. And I want to read some lyrics for you just to kind of show not only my growth, but Tool's growth.
Yeah.
So spinning, weaving round each new experience, recognize this as a holy gift and celebrate this chance to be alive and breathing. A chance to be alive and breathing. This body holding me reminds me of my own mortality. Embrace this moment. Remember, we are eternal, and all this pain is an illusion.
Ooh,
So,
I like that. I like that, man. I like that.
Just how drastically different is that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
and yeah, so it's just like, and I think when I say like I wasn't ready for it, it's like an uplifting Tool song. You know what I mean? Like, what is this?
Right.
But yeah, no, that's like, you know, I can listen to that at any time, and then I mean, you got to listen to it because it really builds with the first one.
Oh yeah.
And then just boom into it, and like I still get like goosebumps, hair, you know, on the back of my neck whenever I hear that song. Like that's it.
Bro, I love this. Aaron, thank you, man. And here's what we're going to do. So after the show today, we'll add these songs to the playlist. And I will. When I'm making my lunch after the show, I'll listen to the new additions. That's kind of my routine. End the show, put the new songs on, make my lunch, check out what we just chose. And Tony, let's leave Aaron with us here for a second while we go through do you have the listener submissions from the email?
Yeah, I've got it in the email form.
All right, so AC, stay on with us for a couple more minutes, and then we'll wrap the show together. But I want to get your reaction when you get the listener songs too.
Totally. And Paulie, at the end of it, I have a homework assignment for you.
Okay, nice. I'm in. Count me in. Okay. All right.
Yeah, dude. Also on the chat, people are loving your selection too, Aaron.
Nice. Yeah, they are.
Benson are saying that was my call. That's exactly what I was going to say. So a lot of people digging. And somebody said, I think it was Stevie B said, love the Tool passion.
Hey,
you're bringing to the show.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tony, because this might help you. But Domi Peralta is reminding both of us that he sent you the combined list.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I got it.
You do? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. So Marky Graves says song one is, I don't know how you pronounce this, but it looks like Tempest, but the first letter is the number 7.
It's Tempest. It's Tempest. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Marky Graves says Tempest, and he also throws in a 46 and 2.
Oh yeah, it's about chromosomes.
Dude,
46 and 2. It's 46 chromosomes, and then the 2 XY or XX.
Hey, the more Aaron talks about Tool and like their lyrics and the subject matter and the fact that their songs have like sections and suites, I'm starting to like pick up like a real kinship to the guys in Rush. Rush is very similar musically, lyrically, very weird, very off the mainstream, and it sounds like it's starting to make more sense that Tool and Rush like kind of cross-pollinate a little bit there. Sorry, Tony, go ahead, bro.
You're good. Also, I think it was Stevie Bisecchio in the chat that said that he's been to Maynard's Winery in Arizona, and that's given me like Les Claypool vibes as well.
Yeah.
The culinary side or the vintner side of Maynard. I didn't even know he had a winery. So when we're visiting Los D in Arizona, maybe we'll go to Maynard's Winery.
Hell yeah!
There you go. My sister sent me a bottle for my birthday one year.
Nice, man. Nice.
Was it like red or white? Was it like a type of?
It was a red. It was a red.
All right, good.
It was a cab. I think it was a cab. I don't know.
Beautiful. So so then Fareed, aka Robot Centaur, he emailed in. He says "Passive" by A Perfect Circle. So, side note, Aaron. Like, where does Perfect Circle rank in your Tool fandom? Like, do you kind of
the hierarchy?
Do you dismiss it, or do you dive in?
It's the side gig. You know, that's how I feel about it. It's the side gig. Like, so the first 2 albums of A Perfect Circle, I actually really like. They're really good. It's a different tone. It's a different style of music. It's a little bit more. It feels like it's more accessible. Like at some point in time, you know what I mean? Like it's a little less full of itself. Sorry. Than Tool can be sometimes. Sure. But it's not the same. Like Well, and Paulie, I want to send you some Pussifer, Paulie, to check out.
Do it. Send it over, man.
It's totally different from Tool. And Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Pussifer that I've heard is it's almost like you could have it in the background as like ambient stuff. at times because of its chill. Or at least the Puscifer that I've heard is
No, it's
way more chill than Tool.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tony. I don't mess with the Puscifer.
Okay. No, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
I
Good
don't know.
clarification. No, I appreciate it. Hey, this is coming from a Tool black belt. I'm listening to what this kid is saying right here. Yeah.
Aaron, you just got me.
Yeah.
I don't mess with the
Yeah, I don't
Puscifer.
play with that. Yeah. I don't roll like that. Yeah.
Exactly. That got me. That was great. All right, back to the list.
Yeah.
And respect, Aaron. Respect. Miriam checked in. She
Good.
said sober, and you know what?
Yeah.
Sober deserves all the credit and all the votes that it gets because it's like a masterpiece, man.
Yeah.
Marcel Pantaleon checked in. He says know your enemy by Rage Against the Machine because Maynard does the vocals during the bridge.
Okay. Nice. Good
I
pull.
did not
Good
know
pull.
that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Actually,
didn't
can I give you a cool one to check out?
Yeah.
And I hate that if someone put this in here and I stole it from them, I'm sorry. But there's a song called Bottom on Undertow that has Henry Rollins on it.
Oh,
And
I've heard about that. Yeah. I heard about that session. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll definitely check it out. Bottom with Rollins. I got notes, dude. I got all these Tool notes now. I'm going to have a lot of work after the show. Okay. Bottom with Rollins. Got it. And that was from Marcel?
That was from Marcel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
No, Marcel said the Rage Against the Machine. Know Your Enemy.
Oh, that was from Aaron. Right, my bad. Okay. Go ahead.
Aaron just gave you that one. Our guy Don Peralta says he loves do you call it like the suite known as Parable into Parabola?
Yeah.
Like he basically put those parable and arrow symbol into Parabola. Are they back to back on the album or do they?
Yeah, they are. They are.
Okay.
And actually, I mean, that really points out like it's so much better to have a vinyl or listen to it on physical media because when you're on Spotify and like one comes on, but I'm on shuffle.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I either got to skip. I got to skip or I'm upset because I didn't have the intro into it. Yeah.
Dude, that's happening to me a lot lately with the live Tom Petty. I'll have my music on shuffle and I'll just get like a Tom Petty intro to a song and then it goes to another song. And I'm like,
that's no good. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah.
It makes you angry.
It does.
Just angry.
Now something could get broken in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Something might get broken out of fury. Yeah.
Totally. Or I squash a avocado or something. Greg Trela checks in and he says, "Enema." I hope I pronounced that correctly. Enema.
You did. Yeah.
Or to please the other side of the insufferable toolheads. Enema.
Don't even
I don't
feed
know.
that piece. Yeah.
You lost me. I was lost. I was like, no, thanks.
We're saying it's Enema. That's all. Yeah.
He also says Country Boner by Puscifer. But since you don't mess with Puscifer, we'll move on. But thank you, Greg Trela, for the email. And thank you for his musical selections every week. Good stuff. Moving on, we got Patty from Napa says, did Tool cover Pete Seeger's If I Had a Hammer? Because she says, If I Had a Hammer by Pete Seeger. I don't know if that's a reference.
I got to go to Aaron on this. I default. I don't know.
I haven't heard that, but that could be on me. That honestly could be on me. That may
we'll look into it, Patty.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then John Joseph, you got to love John Joseph. He's saying Part of Me. He says Part of Me. Do you know the song Part of Me?
Yes. And that doesn't surprise me. That's John Joseph. That's awesome.
Dude, I can't wait to
hear
awesome.
I was going to say, who needs Spotify when you have John Joseph?
No, you don't. He'll give you all the files you can handle, man. He'll give you, So, all right. Well,
hold on, Paulie, real quick. Stevie B checking in says The Package. He says Perfect Circle, Trifecta, The Package. And he says 3 Libras and The Hollow. And Beat LA. Beat LA, also known as Jessica Sylvia, says Stinkfist and Sober. So she likes Stinkfist and Sober. Thank you, Jessica, for emailing in. Thank you for emailing everybody for emailing.
That's what I was going to say.
All great choices.
Thank you to everybody for participating today. And before we break the huddle and start this weekend off, I got to go back to Aaron Cass. So tell me, because I'm taking notes, brother. Give me my homework assignment, my Tool homework assignment. I will actually write this down. Go ahead.
Okay. So Tool covers No Quarter.
Nice.
And it's off of a box set called Salival, but it's not on Spotify. Like I found it recently, like on Reddit. Like someone posted it on Reddit, but it's a really good cover of No Quarter.
All right,
It's-
stand by. Let me see if I can
Wow.
pull a rabbit out of the hat real quick. I don't want to say anything until I can confirm this, but stand by, AC. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. So, Tool. I'm not going to Spotify. Let me see. Okay, Tool, and I freaking love No Quarter, dude.
No,
Hold on. Got it. I got it.
Nice.
Wow, it's an 11-minute version too, dude. I got it on. I just pulled up a live version here on YouTube. I'm just gonna pull it off of YouTube. Oh no, this isn't live. This is a regular studio. Okay, dude, got it. That's the important thing. I got it right here. I'll pump this through the speakers, and I look forward to it because that riff in No Quarter, one of my all-time favorite Jimmy Page riffs. Love that riff, dude.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it.
Well, I'll be listening to this T-minus freaking 10 minutes. I'll have this on. So, AC, bro, you did great, man. Thank you.
Paulie,
Yeah.
to review, we have Schism,
Yep.
Stinkfist, and Parable, Arrow, Parabola going on to the PMP playlist 25. You can find it on Apple Music and you can find it on Spotify. Just search PMP playlist 25. And by the way, those 4 songs, well, that'll give you almost almost an hour.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take up the rest of my afternoon. Yeah, from now until about 6 p.m. until the Warrior game starts. Yeah. But no, that's the way we like it. And Aaron, we freaking love you, buddy, and we love the support. We appreciate that very much. And thank you for participating, man.
Thanks for having me. This has been great. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I could open your eyes to Tool.
Dude, I got my work cut out. I'll be diving in today, and have a great weekend. Give our best to your missus, and hope to see you on the 5th, brother.
You too. And everyone have a great weekend and awesome Thanksgiving. So
thank you, man. Same to you and yours, Aaron. Have a good one, brother. We'll see you soon, man.
And hey, Aaron, listen to Black Sabbath. Always.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't ask me to say which one's my favorite. Don't do that.
That's a whole other conversation. That's another conversation, which we will have at some point. But thank you, bro. Have a great weekend, Aaron.
Take care, guys.
Man. Take care, brother. All right.
I got to tell you, Tony, we're lucky boys, man. We really are lucky boys to have these guys. I tell you the truth, and we love all of you guys. Karen Bell, we got Big Al and Chino, dude. Little J, bro. Little J's back in the mix. Miguel, Los D. I got Joel. I don't want to mispronounce it. Another name I haven't seen before. Joel, welcome aboard. Patrick Patton, Stevie B, all the regular guys, man. Rags, thank you guys for the support. Scarlet Fire, of course. Tony,
Paulie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's business time.
Hey, we need to give some love to Neil Donardi and Longbridge Pizza here on this happy Friday.
Dude.
And I want to remind everybody, if you happen to be going to Chase Center tonight for Dubs Blazers, get to Longbridge Pizza on your way. It's right there, 3 blocks south of Chase Center on 3rd Street. Literally 3 blocks south of Chase Center. Get there for a nice cold beer and some damn good pizza. You won't regret it. Or if you're not going to Chase, but you want to watch the Dubs game, go to Longbridge Pizza and sit down and have a good lengthy meal and a couple of cold ones and enjoy your Friday night watching Dubs hoops.
We have now officially delivered the longest show in PMP history. It's the longest show we've ever done. We're coming up on 2 hours. So I want to say, let's get the Escobar Cheeks a super, and then we'll do Longbridge, and then we'll break the huddle. Okay, so take care of Escobar real quick, too.
You mean the birthday boy? You mean the birthday boy, Escobar Cheeks the third? Happy 44th birthday. He says, thank you all for the B-Day wishes. Hashtag smash the like button. Hashtag defund the Chiefs. Go freaking Colts, man. Come on. I'm on the Colts bandwagon like nobody's business. I also took them in my hot and sour pick.
I'm on the Colts bandwagon. I'm already on the Cowboy bandwagon on Thanksgiving. I'm on everybody's bandwagon who's playing the Chiefs. And I'm telling you, it's realistic that in 2 weeks, the Chiefs are 5-7, which would be just not only a tribute to Dan Buns and Dre Greenlaw, but it would also be a great Christmas gift. Hey, Escobar, happy birthday, Holmes. Have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Hope you have a great dinner. Enjoy your lady, and we will talk to you on Monday. But Escobar, thank you, bro, and happy birthday to you. And
you know what, Paulie? Hold on. Yeah, Paulie, Sean McVay would like to wish Escobar a happy birthday, too. Just and a happy holidays. And, of course, Sean McVay is early on the Christmas wishes. Come on, buddy, chill out. We haven't even gotten to Thanksgiving yet, Sean.
I want to say I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty of incorporating a holiday theme into my Longbridge Pizza read, because I'm going to say, you know what would make a great holiday gift? Bring your mom. I've done that. I brought my mom. Bring your mom, bring your dad, bring your family, bring your wife, bring your boyfriend, bring your partner, bring your kids, bring your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your neighbors, your school pals. Take them to Longbridge for Christmas, like as a gift. Be like, you know what? I'm taking you out to lunch today as an early Christmas gift. Take him to Longbridge. Ask Neil for a gift certificate. Put that in somebody's stocking. Be like, hey, here's a $100 gift certificate to Longbridge Pizza. Go enjoy. And like Tony always says, if you guys haven't been there yet, you got to trust a brother. I know what I'm talking about, only with a couple of things in life: 49ers, Grateful Dead, and pizza. That's about it. I admit that. Those are my areas of expertise. And I don't mess around when it comes to pizza. I never have. I never will. It's a very important part of my life. It's a very important part of my existence. I'm laughing because it sounds crazy, but it's true. And get down to 2347 3rd Street. Walk into Longbridge, like Tony said. Drop anchor. Enjoy the flat screen TVs. Even if you don't have tickets to the Warrior game, you can just watch the game at Longbridge. We have had great watch parties there. We've watched opening day Giants baseball. We had the Warrior Roundtable with Brooksy and Tolbert a couple of weeks ago. So if you haven't been down there yet, by all means, do get into the vibe and join the Vibe Tribe. And then I'm going to tell you right now what's going to resonate more than anything, because this is my biggest takeaway. My mom's biggest takeaway is the tomato sauce. She loves this sauce and the tomatoes that Neil pulls, but I happen to love that sourdough crust. I think that's the difference maker for me. When I'm getting into like serious pizza analysis, I would say like the one thing Longbridge has that makes them so unique is that it's got a tanginess. The way the tanginess complements the tomato sauce and the cheese and your toppings. It's just a great, great flavor and a great taste. Tony, I'll let you talk about the sandwiches, but that's my take on Longbridge pizza. Go try it, and then you can thank us next week if you haven't had it yet. And if you're a regular, you know what to do. Just get on down there, give Neil a high five, and enjoy yourselves at Longbridge Pizza.
Instead of let the music do the talking, I'm going to let the visuals do the talking. And just look at this Sophia pie. Just look at the Sophia pie from Longbridge Pizza, named after Neil Donardi's daughter, Sophia. It's just a damn. Look at the fresh mozzarella right there.
Oh, God. This is actually starting to hurt me because I got to eat lunch. I'm so hungry. And oh, my God, that looked good. Oh,
yeah. Come on. I mean, what are we doing here now? Come on. You got the red onion there. You got the peppers. You got the fresh mozzarella. You got the parsley. It's just, it's gold. It's gold. And
I just realized, Tony, I kind of sounded like a pizza pervert right there. Like I was like heavy breathing, like, oh my God, look at the pizza. Oh my God. Like if somebody like walked by and heard me, they would probably think I'm like watching a porno right now. Like, oh my God, look at that. Oh,
hold on. Did you sound like this, Paulie?
It's like, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm just looking at pizza films. That's all.
Dude,
yeah.
Follower 795. This really ruins my celery avocado lunch.
Yeah, no, it's not quite the same, dude. No, it's not the same. Celery ain't gonna cut it today. No.
Dude, and Stevie B, perfect balance of crispy / chewy crust. Yes. In a nutshell, that's what it is. And we love Neil Donardi. And by the way, Neil Donardi is a huge part of the party happening on December 5th. He set it up with Standard Deviant. He knows they're buddies of his. He set it up. He introduced us to them. It's a beautiful tap room and brewery that they just built months ago. Please join us December 5th.
Yeah.
Neil will be making fresh pizzas right there on site. If you would like to join us December 5th at Standard Deviant at Pier 70 on Maryland Street, it's just 2 blocks east of Longbridge Pizza. If you're coming from the peninsula, you can take the train. And go to our YouTube channel at Polymex Particles. Click the thumbs up icon while you're there, and then also subscribe, and then also RSVP to tell us you can make it on December 5th, starting at 4. The party starts at 4 o'clock, and then the beauty is there's no end. The beauty is, Paulie,
The rules are there ain't no rules.
Well, my final comments will be, I'm going to quote some of our great listeners. Lily Merchant, one of my favorites, she goes, the pizza's perfect. It's perfect pizza. Well said. 2-word description. Then you got Aaron Kask, our musical sponsor of the week. He says the gluten-free pizza at Longbridge is amazing. And you know, it's funny you say that, Aaron, because one of our good friends, David Drutz, he was a guy we were playing bass with a couple of weeks ago. His daughter she can't eat gluten, and they love Longbridge because Neil is totally sensitive to that. They have a lot of gluten-free options. So I'm glad you threw that out there, Aaron, because that's important. If you have that problem, Neil can take care of you with a lot of gluten-free options. And then the last thing is, when you walk in there, Tony, you get the mug of a Donardi. You know what I mean? Just that face. Dude, when I saw Denardi walk into the Brisbane Inn at the gig a couple of weeks ago, my mood like elevated. I'm like, there he is. There he freaking is with the face. And he, wait till you see. He's going to come strong, like Tony said, to the Christmas party. He'll be making pizzas for everybody. So it's going to be a great night. Thank you so much, Neil, for all you've done. We love you, buddy.
Absolutely. If you got a problem, they'll solve it. Check out the pizza while Neil revolves it. Okay?
100%. Did you just make that up?
I did.
Nice. I did. Dude, very nice. And it's kind of a nice way to, it's like a perfect circle, no pun intended, Aaron, but a perfect circle of completion that we started the show by quote and rap, and we're going to end the show on quote and rap. So, Tony, collaborate and listen. You know what I mean? Like just starting to think,
Neil's back with a brand new edition. Okay. But seriously, and Neil's always being crafty in the kitchen too. He's always thinking about what can I make.
How about this? It was Saturday night and Neil was feeling kind of funny. Gold around his neck, pockets full of money. I say, yo, Neil. No, we better stop while we're ahead.
How about this, Paul? How about this? Instead of I need love or I need dubs, I need dough.
I need Neil. Bam, bam, bam. When Neil's alone in his room, sometimes he looks at the wall, and in the back of Neil's head, he hears his conscience call. Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up, dude. Yeah. Telling Neil he needs a girl that's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in Neil's life, Neil sees he needs love. There Neil was. Yeah. So I don't want to go too far down. Yeah.
And by the way, the girl we're talking about in the song is pizza.
Dude, Rags quoting Public Enemy. Nice. My pizza weighs a ton. Hold it. Yeah, dude, my Uzi weighs a ton. My pizza weighs a ton. Hold it. Wow. Nice.
Beautiful. And we made it to the 2-hour mark. Good. That's great.
Unbelievable. That's never been done. This is a groundbreaking show. We waited all year to bust the 2-hour line. And that being said, Tony, let's do the crossfade and get the hell out of here, buddy.
Here we go.
Business hours are over, baby. It's business time.
Whew. Fun week, you guys. Really, really fun week. Thank you all for supporting the show. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Go Niners. Let's go Niners. Come on, man. Take care of Carolina so we can keep this thing moving in the right direction. Hope your hot and sour picks work out. I have a lot of homework to do with Tool. I got all my notes right here, so I'll be on that momentarily. And, hey, have a great weekend. Yes, Tony. Yes.
We have all of Monday to talk about Niners, by the way. So I'm going to say go Colts. If we can go Colts, I'm going to put all of my energy into the Indianapolis Colts and Danny Jones and Jonathan Taylor and Tyler Ward. There we go.
No, good reminder. I wasn't thinking about Monday night. Thank you for that. Getting my head set back on straight. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. We will be back Monday at high noon. And don't forget, my pizza weighs a ton. That's all I got today, Tony. Have a good one, brother.
And take care, everybody. Peace, y'all.